Welcome back, guys, welcome back to a brand new day throughout the TCG World 2018. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like, it really helps out the channel. If you're watching live with me on Twitch, thanks so much for hanging out, twitch.tv/Tablemon, appreciate it. And yeah, what does everyone think of Zoroark-GX? Well, we're about to see it in action and see if it can still cope with all the brand new decks that are out there. Zoroark Gardevoir, a much less flexible deck than the other Zoroark variants, but it changes that flexibility for a lot more raw power with Gallade and with Gardevoir-GX. So let's start off by talking about Zoroark yet again at 210 HP. Ability trait, we discard a card and then we draw 2 cards, and then Righteous Beating deals 120 damage, up to 120 damage, 20 per Pokemon you have in play. Then we have a 4-2-2 line of Gardevoir, so slightly different from what did well in Oceania by Tort Reckless. We have the 2 Gallade with the ability Premonition, the fighting typing, which is really relevant, and then Sensitive Blade dealing 60 plus 70 more if you used a supporter during this turn, and then Premonition allows you to check the top 5 cards from your deck and rearrange them in any order you want. Then we have 2 Gardevoir-GX as well, 130 HP, ability Secret Spring, which once during your turn before you attack, you may attach a Fairy Energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. Infinite Force deals 30 damage per energy Gardevoir and the opposing Pokemon have, so it can deal a lot of damage really quickly. And then Twilight GX allows you to shuffle 10 cards from your discard pile into your deck. A single Mew-EX, it's what we can afford to try and deal with Puzzle more effectively. We can't fit a second Mewtwo, although maybe we could play 1 Mew-EX, 1 Mewtwo, and then 1 Gallade. But I do feel like the double Gallade is very strong in a Zoroark heavy meta. If the meta is Puzzle heavy, then you definitely want to go with a Mewtwo or even double Mew. And then finally we have triple Tapu Lele for consistency purposes. Supporters wise, we have triple N, triple Brigette, and then double Mallow, 1 Sycamore and 1 Cynthia, along with 2 Guzma, 4 Ultra Ball and 4 Puzzle of Time, as always for consistency purposes in Zoroark decks. Triple Field Blower, double Evosoda to increase the deck's consistency and get Zoroarks out as soon as possible. Single Choice Band, single Float Stone, it's all we can afford because we do have to fit the Rare Candy. And then 4 DCs and 4 basic Fairy Energy. So let's try out this list, see how well we do, and let's see what happens in the ladder against probably attacking Hoopa, I would say. Probably attacking Hoopa. Probably attacking Hoopa based on the Pokemon that were in the previous screen, or the typings rather that were in the previous screen. We get a Zorua, we get a Brigette, so we really can't ask for much more on turn 1. We could technically actually get a Gardevoir-GX on turn 2 as well with this hand. And it's not attacking Hoopa, it's actually Zoroark Weavile. So this should prove interesting. This should prove very, very interesting. Okay. So we got a lot of extra cards. So I guess my opponent is tempted to just... Oh, wow. A turn 1 Sycamore losing double Guzma, a puzzle piece, and 2 basic darkness. So not the greatest start for our opponent. We don't even have to bench Lele here, so we don't give him that potential for an extra 50 damage with an extra ability in play, which is really good. Okay, so not even a GX Zoroark here. So my opponent's output, like draw power, will be very limited. Oh my gosh, what a hand. Triple Fairy Energy. So this hand parallels my opponent's turn 1 discard, except we got the turn 1 Brigette. Bratissimo, you missed the list. It's like 1 or 2 cards different from the Oceania list. Just has double Gallade. Ooh, we top deck the Rare Candy, which is also not great. If we had a Gardevoir, then this hand would be great, but because we don't, then it's actually not very good. And then I'll just have to Sycamore. So another aggressive Sycamore for us. We do get, all the TCs we wanted. We had triple Fairy in the previous hand, now we have triple TC. But we don't have the basic Pokemon that we need to knock out the Zoroark. We need we need to draw 1. That's not a basic Pokemon. Okay, so we're gonna two-shot the Zoroark, which is annoying. But he's also only dealing 70 damage now. So if I wasn't going to get a knockout, then no reason to bench anything else. So very awkward game for the both of us, honestly. Very, very awkward game for the both of us. Okay, so my opponent chose to Zorola and confused me. Interesting. Field Blower, probably not going to be too important here. We get the double puzzle to potentially get back the Rare Candy. And what? And Guzma? Confusion is just so annoying to deal with. If I Rare Candy to Gallade, then I do lose the Pokemon to the Sneasel. I will lose Gallade to Sneasel. Okay, there's a Fairy. I mean, I can't get Gardy with Ultra Ball, the other Gardy. I feel like getting Gardy is better here. So yeah, very, very, very awkward game. But feels like we have the advantage here to some extent. Feels like we have the advantage to some extent. Okay, so we're gonna double puzzle for Rare Candy and maybe Zorua. Yeah, we don't need extra Fairy energy, right? There's no way my opponent plays something like Team Flare Grunt or Crushing Hammers. And yeah, Tapu Lele for Guzma. No, I feel like I'd rather just get rid of the Zorua. Weavile can be controlled easily. Well, like right now it's dealing some damage, but it's not that impactful. It's really not that impactful, honestly. Oh, we get another Zorua. I don't think I want to bench that. Yeah, I definitely won't be using another Gardy or Ralts. So we'll just Infinite Force. Like, I don't mind losing the DC. It's okay. Trading a DC for a Zorua feels okay. We lose another DC, that's fine. Gonna see the Weavile. No, my opponent actually whiffs the Weavile, therefore his other one is prized, which is very annoying for him. And yeah, I guess we do have a ton of energy in the discard pile now. 5 out of our 8 energy. It's okay, I feel. Still, I don't know. Oh gosh. Confusion. Okay. Oh, can't believe we're in this position. Like, my opponent is just surviving. He's not even doing anything relevant. He's just strictly surviving. Therefore, I'm gonna grab the Float Stone and the TCG. We do have access to double puzzle, which is great. We won't be using the Mew. We do have access to double puzzle to get back energy if we really need them to. I'll do this to just get rid of that annoying stuff. And then we shall retreat. Like, I don't want to deal with any RNG. And hello, Win-Win. Thanks so much for being here. I really don't want to deal with any RNG whatsoever. Lele for potentially Guzma, for potentially N. There's a Zoroark finally. So I guess there is merit for a Gallade. Like, comparing our setup to my opponents, we really should have a sick advantage here. Did he already trade? Oh, I didn't send a hello to my opponent. That's very rude of me. But I feel like it's too late. It would be like bad manners if I do it now. There's a trade, so it's looking for the TCE. All 4 dark energy are in the discard pile now, so it's likely he does have a TCE. Reverse Volley helps him deal an extra 10 damage. Rescue Stretcher gets back at Zorua, so he's dealing 90 with his attack. And there's the TCE. Okay. So I don't want to evolve other Zoroarks as long as that Sneasel is in play. I mean, now I have the Guzma, so I can just trade the Field Blower. And then I can do, yeah, this seems okay. Then can go after this guy. Like, I'm also eliminating a Pokemon, which is great news. And because that means Zoroark will struggle to get a knockout on my Zoroark. And then I'll just keep trading here. Don't need the choice band. I'm gonna try and set like a late potentially to just deal with that Zoroark. Or double puzzle for energy DC to maybe knock that out. I don't know. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be closer than it should have been, but our aggressive Sycamore of 3 fairy energy is what's really hurting us here. Yeah, 4 Zoroarks to 1. 3 prizes to 5, which he could even up here, technically. And then hopefully we can just double puzzle for Gallade DC. Ooh, Mallow. Mallow DC choice band gets him 100. So he needs another basic. Oh, or he can use that guy. Blech. That's annoying. It's fine. Ooh, double puzzle. Right? Yeah, double puzzle. For Zorua and TCE. Okay, I was not counting on that guy. That's the second. No, it's not. He just takes a roll at the original one, that's right. Okay. This is still perfectly fine. Well, I mean, we are close to digging ourselves out. Okay, so do I really need to trade again? Maybe. I don't need to, but it's fine to do it. Okay, so do I take a knockout? No, I think I take a knockout with Gardevoir, right? I just put back 2 TCs with this. How many Guzmas do I have left? Oh, no more Guzmas. My Float Stone is still priced. So if he Guzmas, that would be annoying. Oh no, my Float Stone is not priced, it's on my active. Yeah, so it's definitely 2 puzzles, I mean 2 TCs. And then hopefully we get our DC out of the price card soon enough. But yeah, the DC means I have knockout on a Zoroark-GX that attacks us, and that DC means we can afford to retreat. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting close to a series, but it's not super in our favor yet. Because if my opponent's keeping track, he could strand something in the active. How many ends? 2 ends. So I still have 1 left in the 3 cards, hopefully. Unless it's priced. Oh gosh, he's gonna Moonless Madness, isn't he? Or he's gonna try. Does he play more than 4 basic dark? I doubt it. I doubt it. Okay. Treats away the Mew. I reckon the attachment on the bench indicates a Guzma. Ooh, this card's the last puzzle piece. Yeah, I mean he already had 3, so it's no big deal. Grabs his Sneasel, okay. That Sneasel is very scary. Oh gosh. That Sneasel is actually very scary. Uh-oh. Does he have another Isola? He's played 2 now. There's no way he has another Isola. I could Twilight. Actually, that seems pretty decent. That seems better than just blindly attacking into a Zoroark. Yeah, that seems a lot better. So I'll bench this guy. Probably should have kept my energy though. I'll Twilight. Okay, so I do want the Gallade. I do want the 4 puzzle pieces. I want not Rare Candy. I want the 2 Guzmas. I want the Choice Band. I want a Fairy and I want a DCE. Yeah, that seems good. Right? Yeah, that seems okay. Yeah, better than just blindly attacking. Also prevents an Acerola. Also prevents an Acerola, which could be key if my opponent has 3 Acerolas. For whatever reason. There's a trade. Another trade, another DC, and a Cynthia. Okay, that seals it. That hopefully seals it. Well, that should seal it, because I just attach and knock out the Zoroark. Stand-in doesn't get a knockout onto Gardevoir. So now we need to trade into a Guzma. Now we just need to trade into a Guzma. And there we go. So we'll retreat, and then I can just Guzma Lele or Guzma Zoroark, that's fine. And well played. That was intense. I almost forgot about Twilight, but I didn't, which is good. Okay, so it's another win for us today. Let's do one more game. Yeah, let's do one more game with Zoroark-GX. 1 or 2 more games. And then it's time for ice cream or something.
Yes, please.
Then it's time for some ice cream.
Ice cream!
Ice cream or brownie or maybe both. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe ice cream on top of brownie. Maybe brownie with an ice cream and then a brownie on top for a brownie sandwich.
Chocolate volcano cake.
Chocolate volcano cake, that could also be a good option. I agree. Yeah, ice cream. Ice cream would be good. Ice cream would be very nice. And it's actually like, it's raining and cold here, but for me, that's when I want ice cream. That's when I crave ice cream the most.
You're so weird.
Like when it's hot out, you want something refreshing, like cold water. But when it's cold, I like ice cream apparently. Dr. Matt, how good do you think Zoroark-GX is? Serious consideration. I do think it's a serious deck. It's like, it's inherently strong. Okay, this is quad Hoopa now. So Gallade, the double Gallade is gonna come in clutch here. I do think Zoroark-GX is a very good deck. It's a stage 2 deck. So that puts it a little bit behind the rest of the deck simply because there are games that you are going to lose simply because you don't manage to set up, rather than because your opponent has an advantage or has a better deck or has or makes better plays. You're just gonna lose some games because of the nature of your deck. No, the end takes away our beautiful hand. But if you manage to set up, once you set up, it's just an incredibly good deck. Oh man, what is this? We whiff the Brigette. No, we don't. Awesome. That works. Okay, so I'm going triple Zorua here. But yeah, double Gallade should be enough to deal with any amount of... Okay, one Gallade is prized. So hopefully we'll get that soon enough. But yeah, double Gallade eventually should be good enough to deal with Hoopas. To deal with 6 Hoopas or something. You're welcome, Dr. Matt. And for Yoke, thank you so much for being here, for the follow. Okay. So now we see a Cynthia. Why couldn't it have been the other way around? And we have an Evosoda for a Zoroark, which is cool. Oh gosh, it's really raining. No, the parallel is very annoying. I mean, we have to discard a Zorua. We can't discard the Ralts. 2 Zoroark-GXs should be enough, I feel. Two Zoroark-GX should be enough. But yeah, my opponent just retreats and attacks. Why would you play... Why would you play the Fighting Fury Belt and that energy onto Coco? Is my opponent actually using Ninja Boy? Okay, so there is a chance that we get Rare Candy something. Because I already have the Rare Candy... Ooh, we have 2 Zoroark-GX prize, so 2 Zoroark and 1 Gallade. Because I already have the Rare Candy, I'm gonna trade first. Usually I shouldn't do it this way, but because I already have the Rare Candy, I'm gonna do it this way. So close. Okay, so we got the Mallow, but it's kind of irrelevant. So now we end. If we had gotten Zoroark Mallow, that would have been insane, but we didn't. Okay, so we get another chance, maybe. We get another chance. Oh no, it's discarding too many cards, honestly. It's just discarding too many cards. So, do I sacrifice a Zorua here? Is that my play? I guess. Yeah, this should be fine. Next turn we Ultra for Lele for Mallow and we go to town on the Hoopa. There's another Hoopa. So the end probably benefiting my opponent quite nicely. We see an Elixir that whiffs. We see a Reverse Valley. And then we see a Sycamore. Tossing away the Greninja. I mean the Giratina. The Greninja counter, the Giratina. You see the Instructor and Guru. And we see a DC attachment. So we don't have Enhanced Hammer in this list, so we can't punish that attachment to the bench. This should be fine. Ooh, I even top deck the Lele. So I actually, I got Mallow here. One Mallow is priced as well. Okay, so we figured out 4 of our 6 prices. Yeah, I still do it this way though. So let's Gallade and let's Rare Candy. This Gallade is gonna take at least 2 prizes. And then I'll trade away 1 Fairy. Oh, what a surprise! Rare Candy Gallade. And then we have TCG. Then we can Premonition for a Guzma? TC. Okay, I feel like Rare Candy. Because we might end up needing double puzzle. Well, okay, I'll draw the Brigette and I'll trade into these 2. Guzma could be useful. Yeah, I'll put Guzma this way. Yeah, because with Guzma could allow me to chase down that Hoopa if it decides to stay on the bench. So there's a Sensitive Blade for knockouts. Get a prize, it's a Zork, that's nice. That's very, very nice. Another Nest Ball, another Hoopa. Oh. Team Flare Grunt. That is definitely a surprise here. We do know that there's a TCG in the top 2 cards, in the top 4 cards, so it's not that impactful. But yeah, that's definitely a surprise addition by my opponent. Definitely a surprise addition. So I'll just play the Choice Band to get out of the way. I will Premonition, and Max Potion could have been good before attaching the DT. I guess I'll top deck the... No, N is actually pretty decent. I'll top deck the Fairy. I already have a Fairy. Like, none of these cards are useful. So if they're not, then I'll just N. I'll top deck the N, I'll play it. For you, hey man, which combination of Pokemon you think is better for a wall deck? Hoopa, Wub, Celesteela, Wishy, Regigigas. Regigigas is very interesting, obviously, because it's a non-GX with a lot of HP. Wub really delays Zoroark strategies, but I feel like the biggest deterrent is Hoopa because of its protection against GXs. I don't think wall decks are very good right now. Like, they're nice as a surprise, but they're just not very good overall. That's just my opinion though. Okay, so there's a bug with Fighting Fury Belt where it doesn't deal the extra 10 damage. It gives the extra HP, but it doesn't deal the extra 10 damage. And okay, so with this Guzma, my opponent might just end up conceding here. We'll still trade, because why not? Now the N is not very relevant. We also got the Mallow, which is nice. I'll trade on Fairy. And yeah. Rare Candy into Gardy. I can attach here just because I can. And then we remove the only threat. Oh, Hammer. Oh, I do have Hammer in this. I generally do not remember that. Okay, so I'll top deck the Brigette and I'll draw into these in this order. We might want a double puzzle for whatever reason. How do you pronounce table lever? Like that. Table lever. Dr. Matt, you played a similar list on a league up, but with Clefairy. Took out 6 Dustmane Necrozma. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Clefairy is definitely an interesting card to have here. Could be over the Enhanced Hammer. Could be over the second Gallade, definitely. So yeah, I think the best combination for a wall deck would probably be Wofet and Hoopa, but I just don't think they're good decks by any means. Okay, so let's trade. Now my opponent is just dragging the game longer than it needs to be. There's a second Gallade, but we probably won't be needing a second Gallade. So we're just gonna Guzma, we're gonna eliminate his only form of draw power. And then I could Max Potion and get back the TC to just demoralize him. Like, I'm not gonna bother using Premonition anymore. There's no need, we got a TC of the prices, so yeah. Max Potion TC seals off the match here. So yeah, if you're having trouble against attacking Hoopa, Zoroark-GX is probably the best version against it. Or Zoroark Lycanroc with the baby Lycanroc. Looks like these, yeah. You really like wall style mill deck. Last cup you top 4 with Houndoom Carbotoxin. Ooh, that's spicy. Houndoom is pretty interesting, definitely. Okay, now we have 4 puzzles. Now we actually have 4 puzzles. So we are out of Guzmas. But like my opponent must know that I have so many. Like I have everything I could possibly want. Goodbye Mew. Just trading out of habit, I guess. And yes, Dr. Matt, I will show the list after this match. I will go double Guzma with a double puzzle. I don't even need to play the Max Potion. Oh, it's fine. Like, I'll retreat. And then I'll Guzma. And then I'll promote the Gallade. And then this should be the nail in the coffin. And then we deal all of the damage to the Hoopa. There's the knockout, there's a prize card. And it should be game. There's a Sycamore. I don't know why my opponent is still in the game. Plays a Rescue Stretcher. Like, if you had knockout on Gallade this turn, maybe. Maybe that's why you keep playing. Maybe he hopes I don't have a supporter card. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just Mallow. Put the top 2 cards. Like, I needed the Mallow or a Field Blower. A supporter or a Field Blower to just knock out the Coco for my last prize. So there we go. There's a Field Blower. Okay. You think Zoroark is better than Classic Guard? Actually, Classic Guard is actually potentially useful right now, or potentially good, even with Sylveon even, because Pikabulu and Garbodor Espion are now back into the meta. So the good old trusty Gardevoir from like Hartford and Vancouver, it has a lot of potential, or even the 4 Max Potion list from London. They definitely have a lot of potential. So yeah, this is the list that I was using just now for those of you who wanted to check it out. The card right here is 1 Enhanced Hammer, the one that I thought I didn't have, I do. There's the 1 Enhanced Hammer. And yeah guys, does Trade Guardia even beat Espion Garb? I think so. You have a lot of healing. You can control how much damage they do with Espion, and you can be like very efficient with your Guardies. And You also have Twilight to make sure that Trash Avalanche is not a big deal. So yeah, I think straight Guardy, like on my way to winning Vancouver Regionals, I beat Sam Chen in top 8 playing Espeon Gardevoir. And the list is basically the same now as it was back then. It's just less teched out, and it has Cynthia over excess Sycamores. That's it. That's the only difference. So I don't see why the matchup would be terribly difficult. Like Espeon Gardevoir right now isn't even playing devolution strategies, which was a big part of why Gardevoir had a chance against Espeon. Yeah, Sander will say that Espeon Gardevoir will beat literally everything, but we're all biased towards different decks, and he did just win a regional with the deck, so his bias is understandable, just like I was with Guardy when I won Vancouver. But yeah, guys, this will be all from me today. Thank you so much for being here. I'm done for the night. I will probably be back tomorrow, so I'm gonna host our good friend Pokemon Cast. So he's doing some shining hunting on Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so definitely check him out. He's part of Team TCGO. And yeah, guys, I will probably see you guys tomorrow at some point. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.
One particular sport or people. Tablemon! Oh my gosh, 50 friends and the host, thank you! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Hi, thank you for the raid. Hi. Hold on, I need to scroll down. Hold on. Rosso! Oh, okay, I need to... There's so much chat happening, I need to...
Lick Tommy Puppy.